Hey guys, I think it's important that we talk about forgiveness, but in the terms of actually like forgiving someone. Like forgiving, you don't have to forgive someone for what they did to you, but you have to forgive them for you at the end of the day, right? But like depending on the situation, because each situation is different too. Like you know, each situation is completely different. Some things just can't be easily forgiven as other things. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it goes. There's some unbalances in life that will take other things to settle it. But to the things that don't go to those extents or like those ends, like extents, like if you're actually gonna forgive someone, you actually gotta forgive them. You like what does that mean? It means like if you're gonna forgive, like let's just say parent for something that happened, you actually gotta forgive them. Like and you can't forgive them in a way where it's like they're chasing after you your whole life for your approval for the few things they did to you. Or like depending again, those things could have been like unforgivable too. Like those things could be things that are out of this bubble, you know. But there are things that probably you did, they did, you know, vice versa, whatever happened, that kind of got into it. And there's scenarios like that, you know. Or you would be having people, friends, who say they forgive each other, but it's not really like it's not there. You actually gotta forgive someone, like forgive someone for that person to like do good and do better, and then on top of that, you gotta forgive yourself also. Like that's another thing that I think people take that way too much because they forgive themselves so quick, but people don't actually like really means like they don't actually really understand what it means to forgive themselves either. Forgiving yourself is like I forgive myself, but like putting myself in a situation, or I forgive myself for not like guiding yourself down the right road, or you forgive yourself for not like just not listening, like when you could have listened to yourself, like when things could have gone a different way, like you gotta forgive yourself for that, like actually. Because to be honest, if things happen, they happen. If you have no control over things and you tried everything in the book, like physically you're not God, spiritually you're not Him either. But like you can only go so far. You can only go so like extend that rope so far. You know what I mean? And so you really gotta like understand forgiveness on a first inner level, like forgiving yourself. Because then when you forgive yourself, you'll see how other people haven't even forgiven themselves. And they say they have, but they haven't. Like they haven't forgiven themselves for situations. And those are things that comes back and haunts them later. And that's the part why, like, that hurts actually. Because there's actually some people, like, people go through these things. People think it's like, like, I like seeing that person in pain. No, man, no, 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 no. Like, this is horrible. Like half of that, like this is bad. Like when someone's actually going through something, someone's actually going through something. Like there's both sides to every coin, and it's up to you if you really want to check it or not. But there's two sides to every coin. So understand forgiveness to truly like forgive you, to forgive others, or to not forgive others, because that's also a power to not be able to forgive others and everything. But again, your choice. Everyone has choice in this. But yeah, what will you do with the power of forgiveness? How will you use it?